Chinese dramas with more than 20 billion views. Most C-drama watching journeys start on random nights, with only the expectations of passing time and blowing off some boredom. 10 or 50 episodes later, you found yourself hooked, and definitely in need of more and more dramas. Today we'd like to present 10 dramas that got people hooked real good. The top 10 most watched C-dramas ever on online platforms, with every drama on this list having more than 20 billion views. That's nearly triple the population of Earth. Isn't that crazy awesome? It's really safe to assume that people lost sleep over these dramas. The most watched dramas represent a variety of Chinese dramas. The list varies between historical, martial arts, esports, political, rom-coms, and more. So really, whatever you're into, you will find the series that fits your taste and needs, and then promptly understand why everyone's been raving about it. So let's check them out. Number 10, The Journey of Flower. Our list opener is one of the pillars of martial arts dramas and was also the first Chinese drama to surpass 20 billion online views. The drama follows an unfortunate orphan who attracts demons and kills plants around her by her natural fragrance. After her parents' death, she sets out to learn magic and martial arts to survive. In her quest to find a sect that can shelter and nurture her, she finds an immortal one whose leader is said to be the most powerful in the human realm, ever since the last of the gods. Her passion, kindness, and hard work encourage the cold leader to take her in and make her his only disciple. Will she finally find peace at her new residence with her teacher, or will she always cause misfortune to befall those she comes in contact with? Join the people who streamed Journey of Flower more than 20 billion times to find out. Number 9. Love O2O. Number 9 on our list is honestly a game changer of a drama. It is a pioneer in the esports genre and one of the most well-loved rom-coms ever. The plot revolves around a girl majoring in computer science who likes playing a popular video game with in-game partners. Her in-game husband suddenly cancels his marriage to her, paving the way for the highest-ranked character in the game to marry her in-game to compete in a couples tournament. When the female lead finds out that her in-game husband is actually one of the most popular students at their university, a romance develops between the two, both in-game and in real life, despite all the tricky misunderstandings and obstacles that come their way. Having someone share your passion and affection just sounds so lovely. This is a masterpiece drama about friendship, family, life, and love that you'll enjoy watching again and again and again, like the other drama fans who gave it 25 billion views. Number 8, Ode to Joy. If you like series about strong women deciding their life path, then as promised, this list has the drama for you, Ode to Joy. This drama follows the lives of 5 different career-independent ladies from different backgrounds who share an apartment in a building called Ode to Joy. They're in their 20s and early 30s, and all with varying levels of street smarts and style. They experience many things normal women go through, which makes it very relatable for viewers. Outside of their apartment, each woman has her own relationships, own family problems, and struggles. They fall in and out of love, have many obstacles in their careers, and face the general uncertainties in life. But one thing is certain, will try to find their own version of joy in life. Their little apartment becomes a home with true companions. 27 billion people who found this character-driven drama that connected to them definitely worth a binge, and you will too. Number 7, Noble Aspiration. Number 7 on our list is Noble Aspiration, a martial arts drama that captivated wuxia watchers and non-wuxia watchers alike. The series follows 2 childhood friends who lose their families after a horrific massacre and their village wipes out everyone except for them and another villager. They get taken by a sect where they train in the ways of the immortal sword, vowing that they will one day avenge the death of their families. Despite the main character's intense desire to become powerful enough to pursue justice for his village, his lack of talent stands between him and his dream until one day he acquires a forbidden weapon that levels him up quite noticeably. He saves a beautiful girl from the demon sect, who also saves him a lot in return. And naturally they get caught in the web of love, although they are on the opposite ends of the magical world. It's a drama that surpassed 27.8 billion views, and we strongly recommend it. It is just that good. Number 6. The Princess Wei Young. The Princess Wei Young is a beautifully tragic drama that caused people to have panda eyes. All that crying and mascara smearing everywhere. And if the 27.9 billion views it received is anything to go by. The drama follows the princess of the northern state, whose life changes overnight when a power-hungry general frames her father for treason and kills everyone in her royal family. While escaping, she unintentionally ends up in the enemy's territory, where she is saved by Wei Young, the illegitimate second young mistress of the prime minister. However, the girl dies by an assassin, determined to seek the revenge for the deaths of her nation. The escapee princess takes on the identity of Wei Young and enters the prime minister's family. She faces many hardships there, but she utilizes her wisdom and sense of justice to become powerful. The last thing she expects in that palace full of enemies is for her to find love, in the shape of a prince whose support and love for her never wavers. Number 5. Legend of Miue. Sitting at number 5 with 28.9 billion views is Legend of Miue, a drama that tells the eventful life of China's first stateswoman. Miue was her father's favorite princess when she was younger, but after his death, her life falls apart. Her mother gets cast from the palace. Miue becomes a consort to the state of Qin, where her sister marries and ascends to the throne. Miue struggles to find her place, but she seeks comfort in learning and collecting a wealth of knowledge. After Miue gives birth to her son, her relationship with her sister worsens, especially after the queen's son dies, and the kingdom enters internal turmoil. Miue does everything in her capability to make her son become the next king, while she becomes the first Empress Dowager in history. It's simply enchanting to watch Miue fighting the ruthless man's world and becoming a very prominent figure in history. This drama is definitely worth your time. Number 4. Fights Break Sphere. Fights Break Sphere is a fantasy drama that gained more than 30 billion views. As a little boy, the main character had to watch his mom take her own life after she was framed for betraying the sect. But before passing away, she gives him a ring and tells him to protect it with his life. The once brilliant boy trains vigorously and does his best, but he fails to meet his family's expectations and brings them embarrassment when his martial arts abilities barely make progress. When he's 15, he turns his own fate and changes his life when he accidentally summons the Medicine Lord, who is living in his mother's ring and absorbing all of the boy's powers. With the help of the Lord, the boy's skills improve by leaps and bounds, and he becomes a great martial artist who is determined on bringing his mother's killer to justice. This drama is about growth, self-discovery, and heroism. Definitely deserves the hype and the views, so check it out. Number 3. In the Name of People. In the Name of People is a star-studded, smartly executed political drama that was a frontrunner in the ratings game ever since episode 1. The drama revolves around Chinese politics that are rarely seen on mainstream television, especially the internal power struggle of the Chinese Communist Party, which the show follows closely through a young chief of the Anti-Corruption Bureau who investigates to uncover corruption cases, maintain justice, and achieve the unity of the legal system. In a place full of good guys, but has a weed that needs to be plucked out, the protagonist and the viewers are constantly kept on their toes as they unravel secrets together. This drama has a lot of strong points. It's quite realistic in its depiction of corruption in today's society, as its turn of events are also intriguing until the very end. It keeps you guessing and wanting to continue watching one episode after another. All in all, it wholeheartedly deserves its 34.1 billion views. Number 2, Princess Agents. This drama revolves around a slave girl with amnesia and a hidden past. One day she finds herself thrown into a gladiator game with other slave girls in which they had to fight against wolves trying to escape from deadly arrows shot by rich lords. Her fighting spirit and skills catch the attention of 2 lords, the stern fourth master of the Yuan Manor and the easygoing prince of Northern Yan. Later she is brought into the master's household, who decides to keep her as his chambermaid and trains her to become a secret agent for his own family. Along the way he falls for her, and she does too. She also builds a friendship with the prince, who openly invites her to become his girlfriend and offers her to live with him in his homeland, where slavery doesn't exist. What choice will she make? With its interesting plot, well-portrayed characters, and the discussion of social status, Princess Agents has gained around 48.22 billion views. Number 1. Eternal Love. Topping our list with more than 52 billion views is Eternal Love, a love story that spans 3 lifetimes and weaves through many trials. In the first lifetime, the female lead is a feisty fox goddess who pretends to be a young man in order to train under the god of war. He knows from the beginning that she's in disguise, but allows her under his wing anyway. Along the way, he falls strongly in love with her, but their happiness gets cut short when a war breaks out on the mountain, and he sacrifices his spirit to seal a powerful demon king. Tens and thousands of years later, the witty goddess is rendered powerless as a human and falls into a sweeping romance with a crown prince of the heavenly realm, who greatly resembles her beloved master. Tragedy strikes in this lifetime too. As for the third lifetime, you'll have to watch it to find out how their story continues. You'll find this drama worth binging, as it's one of the best dramas to ever be put on our screens.